For instance, if I wanted to say that like Chinese people have like really good food, I'm sure they would say, yeah, 100% our food's the best, right? But if I said, yeah, their government is like super authoritarian and corrupt, they'd be like, oh, nah, bro, not cool, too far.
Wow, what a big brain take that is. Wow, people like the good things about their culture and not the bad things. Wow. And I like it how when he talks about the good parts of China, that's something you'll notice, by the way. Whenever a racist is like, oh no, I'm not really racist. I like this culture. Okay, they always talk about the food, right? They'll be like, oh, I'm not racist. I like Mexican food. I like Taco Bell. It's like, okay, man. Well, sure. All right, you're not racist then. Got him.
I'm allowed to talk about your
got him. And we're live.
Hear me as well.
Oh yeah, of course, man. And we're gonna react to a video. This video is called "This Response Just Ruined Them Forever." I am here with a dear friend and cousin of mine. Okay, cousin. His name is
Wait, can
Noah.
you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
This video is by A Cheeto. This response just ruined them forever.
Let's take a look at the Indian fatigue stuff, dude. They're mad. So I got an email, yes, literally an email, from somebody saying to react to this video where this is the thumbnail. Indian fatigue cringe fest.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you want me to pause it, Noah, just let me know, and I will pause it. For anyone watching on YouTube, this was a video recommended to me by my cousin, and he wants to react to it with me. He wants me to react to it. But
so apparently I'm gullible, Tyler Oliveira is a liar, and then Mark Dice is delusional. And I kind of like, I think it's hilarious that he's being called a liar, like he's misrepresenting India or something. And in the thumbnail, you can literally see a chunk of poop flying toward his mouth. Like maybe don't use the image of Tyler Oliveira where there's poop flying at his face to say, he's misrepresenting India. Because if you're gonna say he's misrepresenting India by saying that they're throwing poop at each other, and the photo you use to call him a liar is one where there's literally poop flying at him, it kind of makes you look a little stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. But yeah, gotta say I'm looking good. Maybe I have to pull out the white beater some more. I got a little bit of that chest hair coming in, so yeah, not looking too bad. Gotta say. And yeah, anyway, let's take a look at this Indian fatigue cringe fest. Yeah, I got named in this video, I guess, because I disavowed Gorhaba and a few other things. But we'll give this guy a fair.
It's fine to talk about weird things that they do in India, right? As long as the framing is appropriate. Okay, because you have to understand that a lot of people in America are predisposed to be fucking racist as fuck. So like when you present something like, oh yeah, look at Indians throwing feces at each other, Americans, what are they going to think? They're going to think this is like some pervasive thing that happens all over India. Okay, and it doesn't. This is like one fringe community that does this in a country with over 1 billion people living in it.
Let's take a look.
The Western society has found a new fetish these days, and it's not like their usual fetishes like being a cuck or being a furry or being an LGBT activist. Their latest fetish is being an asshole while talking to Indians or talking about Indians. And
okay, hold on a second. So he just said Westerners are being assholes when talking about Indians, but he literally starts the video off by being like, yeah, Westerners are gay furries and all cucks. So what are you, like the nicest guy ever? You're gonna call us assholes, but you're gonna do all this shit to start off the video? I mean, I don't care, to be honest, but let's not act like you're a saint, bro. We're all assholes here.
Latest fetish is being an asshole while talking to Indians or talking about Indians. And since these guys get little to no resistance from Indians across the globe, these guys have become weird.
You think that people get little to no resistance when criticizing Indians? Are you high? Like Tyler Oliveira literally got doxxed and harassed for like days to weeks after releasing his first Gorhaba video. They didn't leave him alone. You think Indians are like super peaceful? They wanted this guy dead. Yeah, man. Usually we let all the Indian hate slide, but today I've had enough. No, you don't let any of it slide, dude.
You know if that's true, Noah? Is there any evidence of that? He got doxxed and... I mean, I'm sure he got harassed, right? It's the internet.
I don't know. I mean, you can look it up if you want to. I didn't look into it.
Criticism and the entire comment section is flooded with threats.
He got doxxed.
In their hate mongering. If this video came to your feed, then there's a 100%.
I mean, Hassan got doxxed by fucking the New York Post like 2 seconds ago. They posted pictures of his house and his address. It's crazy, man. It's the fucking New York Post.
From India and labeling it as
me, the foreigner? Oh, I'm the foreigner. Oh, okay, interesting. I'm on my home turf, but I guess if you want to call me a foreigner, you can go right ahead. I just think there's a twinge of irony there. Before we dive back in, here's something you can actually do when you're bored: play games and get paid for it. If you click the link in my description or scan the QR code on
whatever.
You can stick it
do not do this.
$5 to kick it. It does, and that's bad enough.
Festival, which is celebrated in only one small village in India, is now being
We won't see free cash again.
Labeled as whole India's festival.
Nah, bro, no one's saying entirety of India celebrates this festival. We're just saying part of India celebrates that festival, and that's bad enough. I don't have to say your whole country does the poop throwing festival. I just have to say one part of it does, and that's bad enough, bro. Like that.
People in America fucking do they roll around in mud and dirt, and they like wrestle each other. That's like that's a thing that and that's much more pervasive in American society.
Yeah, later in the video, the guy that he's reacting to brings up apparently there's like this one town. I think it's in some random state. It's this one town, and they have a very similar thing where they throw cow shit at each other in America.
Wow, interesting. I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
he didn't know that either.
Yeah, well,
Which I didn't know that either.
you know, it's all about framing. Okay, when these people present Indians doing this, right? They're like, you know, they don't say like, oh yeah, all Indians are this way, because they don't have to. Okay, because it's about the framing of it. It's about how they're presenting it and who they are showing it to. Okay, that's what it is.
That's not good.
कोई sense है इस बात का? It's like watching a homemade American cuckold porn and straight away coming to the conclusion that every American man is a cuck, which most probably is true, but we should not be generalizing an entire population
So let me understand this. American men are mostly cucks, but you have gone on to... Wait,
based on that.
my spacebar doesn't work, man. The Indians got me. Dude. He hacked my computer.
Activities of some selective individuals.
So he's saying that American men are cucks, but I've literally seen like so many videos of Indian men trying to flirt with white women that are touring their country, and they have the worst riz imaginable that oftentimes they give up the riz halfway through and just take their cocks out and hope the girl doesn't run away.
But you know, Westerners,
That's pretty cucked, man.
right? If they would have this much.
So like, I want to say this. We're still near the beginning. Okay, you know, my bad for pausing it so many times. Some people say that I pause too much. Okay, I talk too much. No one. But I just want to say that I choose very carefully who I react to, because I believe that the people I react to represent certain sects of the Republican voter base. Okay, like I react to Tom Foe. He represents the Groypers to me, right? I react to Leaflet. She's more like the like liberal conservative, right? She's like closer to the middle, right? She's like a I know it doesn't feel like that a lot of the time, okay? And that's because she says very extreme things, okay? But like the people that watch her, anyway, all that is to say, I don't understand why this guy is reacting to a random fucking Indian person, ethnically Indian. Okay, I don't know if he's from India or not, but like, you know, clearly
Well, he got named in the video. That's why he's reacting to it.
Oh, okay. He got called out.
Yeah. Most of the once you get onto the later parts of this video he's reacting to, the majority of the video is we're reacting to him reacting to someone else reacting to his video.
Gotcha.
To a different video.
Okay.
That's what we're.
It's a layered response, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Incredible.
Understand these basic things, then we wouldn't
That's
have to
right.
make
You
these
did
kinds of
tell
videos.
me about
But since we are
that.
making these
You
kinds of
did tell
videos,
me
let's
that.
get straight to the point.
Yes,
We'll see
we
the
did.
Indian fatigue video, which has more than 1 million views, and like any other India hating video, this video also has a lot of misinformation and lies, which we'll talk about. And to make this video more interesting for me and more informative for you,
I think the scary part about discussing these things is that you don't need to lie, right? I think for some things, you have to make shit up, right? If you want to make a certain group look bad when that group is really innocent, you have to lie. But when you're talking about, you know, common practices in India, some of the laws they have, I'm pretty sure marital rape is like just still legal there. That's like, you know, I don't have to make up shit.
Okay, child marriage is legal in America. Okay, we can like, yeah, look, I don't fucking care what the laws in India are. It's irrelevant. I'm an American. I care about what, like, this is one thing, like, this isn't a fucking argument. This is just like, oh, I'm allowed to care about, Indian laws. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because it doesn't affect you. It doesn't fucking matter to you at all. It doesn't, like, you can talk about international policy, right? But when people talk about the domestic policy of countries that are like oppressive, I'm like, think about our own country. Like, look at your own backyard. Fix your own shit before you start talking about like how you can like rape in the confines of a marriage in India. Like, yeah, that sucks. Okay, that's not good. What does it have to do with us? The answer is nothing.
Okay, the videos.
And by the way, that is true. By the way, Noah, if you didn't know, child marriage.
What, the child marriage? I didn't know that.
Yeah, in most states, child marriage is legal with the consent of parents. Okay, and I don't mean like I'm not talking like Romeo and Juliet. Okay, like two kids getting married. I mean like straight up like child marriage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think in some states it doesn't even require the consent of the parents.
Exists. India doesn't need to be like, you know, it's not like this magical place that people have to lie about in order to, you know, make people hate it. It's like you just look at Google Maps and that's all you have to do.
What I'll do is I won't be reacting to the original video, but instead of that, I'll react to the reaction of the original video.
Me.
This way we cover two kinds of Westerners, one that creates these misinformative, hate-mongering.
Is that supposed to be me? Pretty accurate.
content, and the other that believes everything that's being fed to them and not just believing. These guys propagate it further, leading to more hate mongering and misinformation.
Hilarious.
Before we dive into this video, I'll give you some intel on the creator of this Indian fatigue video. This guy's an American but is from Middle Eastern descent and he's a Muslim. You might
Me?
think it's unnecessary
Is he talking about me or Ibs? I'm not. Yeah, he's has to be talking about Ibs because I'm not Muslim.
to point out this guy's religion here, but we also need to understand that every guy's opinion
Dude, he's gonna, bro, okay, I don't know why he's reacting to me and not Ibs because, bro, I swear Indians hate Middle Easterners more than like New York City did post 9/11. The amount of beef these people have is
really
ridiculous. I don't know what their problem is. I thought they were like
racist
neighbors and they were like, you know, they
Indian
just didn't really
guy.
hang out. I didn't know they had this much beef, man.
This
Dude,
video.
Pakistan versus India, it's been going on for so long. And
Yeah, man. There's a long history. Look, you gotta understand. So I don't think I told you this yesterday. I was talking a little bit to you about like Indian culture. India is a very reactionary nation. Okay, it is. There's a lot of good people in India. Like, I'm not saying they're all like fucking chuds. Okay, but like, India is a large portion of the population is conservative. They are reactionary. Okay, they have a long beef with Pakistan. That is accurate. And, you know, they, like, killed each other and shit. And, in my opinion, Pakistan is the, you know, I mean, well, it's not really a matter of opinion. Pakistan is a victim at the end of the day. Okay, like, they are the ones that have been, like, victimized the most, in the conflict, but, you know, anyway, I'm not like a scholar.
like,
or a
I still don't
historian,
even know
man,
what
so.
side is fighting for what. If someone wants to explain this to me, maybe I'll pick up a jersey. I don't know who I'm supposed to root for.
and biases and way of thinking is shaped by their
Pakistan.
environment, their schooling, and their religion as well, especially if they are from an Abrahamic religion. Because most of these guys are brainwashed from the childhood
Just
to
slow
hate
it
anyone
down
who does
just a
not follow
little
the same
bit. It's
religion
on
as these guys.
1.75.
Yeah, I'll put it on 1.5 for you, bro.
Yeah,
You having trouble following?
It's a hint of that hate.
He's not
can
talking
hear him,
about me, I
it's
hope, right?
Sometimes they say things too quickly and it's like you don't know what they're saying.
I mean, he's got to still be talking about
Yeah,
Ibs.
we don't
Like,
wanna
I
miss
literally
anything.
don't care what your religion is. I think that's why I like America is you can kind of be whatever religion you want. There's a lot of countries you don't have that freedom.
In this entire Indian fatigue video,
All right, so there's a video that's kind of going viral
For those watching or for those listening, that's old me on the top, new me on the bottom.
right now called Indian Fatigue. It has nearly 500,000 views in 4 days, and it's made by a friend of the channel Ibs. So I'm happy to see him going viral.
so basically one friend makes a video and the other one gives his seal of approval. It's
Do you know what a friendship is? Yeah, bro, his friend made a video and he liked it, bro. He must want to suck his cock. Are you like, I don't even, he has a problem with me dropping a like on the video that my friend made. I'm like explaining something that is so obvious and he's like, yeah, so as you can see, he's clearly biased. Yeah, no fucking shit. Like, the reason I'm saying that is so that people know my biases. That's like a transparency thing for me. Like, what? Yeah, bro, I'm telling the truth and that's gay. Huh?
like two girls, one cup thing, where one
It's 2 girls, 1 cup to have friends. Are you like have you just no friends?
guy shits on the cup, which is obviously Indian people, and the other guy just eats that
Performative.
shit up.
You know, there might be some Indians
I like how his analogy
On
was
his
poop.
end.
That's kind of funny.
that see this and
I just think it's like, it's when creators say shit like that, like, oh, I'm like transparent with my biases. It feels like performative to me.
Okay.
It's posturing. You know, it's like, oh, I have my biases, but you can trust me because I'm transparent. You know?
This guy doesn't feel very performative to me. He's pretty open. I don't think he takes it as seriously as a lot of other people.
Okay. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, content creation is a performance. And,
That's true.
you know.
I don't see him say things like that very often. That's not like one of his catchphrases is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I see.
very upset with him just based off of the title and the fact that they see the video is an hour long, an hour of him, I guess, airing out his grievances with the Indian community.
This video title is basically copied from a different Indian fatigue video, which was yeeted out of existence by some unknown forces. That video also had a lot of misinformation and generalization, as well as plain lies, and this video is also going to be the same.
And I mean, I gave it a like because I'm his friend, and I haven't even watched all of it, so you know, maybe I have to take away the like while watching it. We'll see. Yeah, the thumbnail is just insane, by the way.
The video is not yet started, and he's already sucking up to his balls. This clearly shows
I'm sucking up to his balls because I said that if he says something that I don't like, even though he's my friend, that I'll call him out for it, man. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely sucking his balls by being like as honest and open about my biases as possible. What are you saying?
how unbiased this reaction is going to be.
Yeah, also, I don't know, like, why are you even watching me? Go watch the original video. Like, if you're reacting to the reaction, it's like, I don't even understand what, I mean, obviously I'm a goat, so maybe he wants to hear what the goat has to say. I understand, you're free to listen, but at the end of the day, I feel like the arguments that you're going to be responding to are the arguments that are being made from the original video that I'm like either agreeing with or expanding on. So go watch the original video.
It's not age restricted too. I mean, honestly, a part of me takes this as a giant win for the state of YouTube because the fact that you can make a video title titled Indian Fatigue
Yep.
with this as the thumbnail and not get age restricted.
That's so
likely
goated.
get monetized. I hope he's monetized on this. I hope he's making money. I hope he can keep the lights on. That would be insane though.
So basically, shocked to see that you can say whatever to Indians on YouTube and you can still earn money out of it. Like,
Oh, dude, that's terrible, man. Freedom of speech resulting in a payment? Huh, that sucks, man. Wait, you can talk shit about people and get paid for it? Oh, man, the humanity. That's crazy, bro. It's because, like, you're about to probably do the same exact thing for 30 minutes, so you clearly don't have a problem with it. You started the video off by saying Westerners are gay cucks. And so what? You're benefiting from the same rules that I am. So what the fuck? I don't understand. You have a problem with people, you know, making money off of giving their opinions when you do the same exact thing?
there's the moderation from YouTube's end to
No moderation. No, there is moderation. There's 100% moderation. Like, what did you think I started the video off by saying, let's nuke India tonight? Like, everyone gather around, we're gonna Oppenheimer this motherfucker. That's not what I said at all. Like, this is so stupid. Like, these people want to say in Pearl Clutch about moderation, when the reality is, you should see what people are saying on Twitter. If you want to see what no moderation looks like, go on Twitter and look at what people are saying about India and Indians. You would find YouTube a fucking
true.
McDonald's play place in the dialogue compared to Twitter.
stop bullying, harassment, or hate mongering against Indians. And it's obviously a big win for creators like these because it gives them a free pass to be as bad as possible in the name of criticism. And see how
What the fuck are you talking
By the way, basically what he was saying there is, if you think my racism is bad on YouTube, you should go see what the neo-Nazis are saying on Twitter. Like, okay, all right, man,
Yeah.
that's great. Very cool argument.
in the
you're
name of
making
criticism is criticism. You're saying they get a pass to be critics in the name of criticism. That's what criticism
there.
is.
Also, this guy is Yap City over here. He said the same thing. Like, he's repeated it multiple times. I get it. You're a streamer. Maybe he saw people coming in and he was like, you know, repeating himself.
Yeah, because these are directly from the streams. He
Yeah,
gets a decent amount
I
of
get-
people
I
watching
get
on his
that.
streams.
I get that, but still, it's just kind of
You just said
annoying.
the same thing twice.
It's kind
I don't
of fucking
understand.
happy he
annoying.
looks about this. Like he's getting a cut from the
I like
ad
to
revenue
think
on
I
his
would
video.
have edited
And,
it
yeah.
out.
Bro just said he's happy to get money. Yeah, bro.
The
That has to be
redundancy.
I don't
said.
think he
So I guess
edits
let's
it
just make
at
some,
all.
I guess,
I think these
observations
are
and commentary
just
prior
full
to the
clips.
Mind you, by the way, we're 8 seconds into my video.
Nah, there was an edit there. Look.
Ted?
So I guess let's just make some,
Oh,
I guess,
it was?
observations and commentary prior to the
Mind you, by the way, we're 8 seconds into my video.
video.
Yeah, when he said by the
Okay.
way, yeah.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
all on the same
He cut
page.
out the,
My
the
opinion,
silence
about
there.
Talking about Indians is my opinion about talking about any group of people. I think criticizing any group based on things
He
they can
probably
control
hires an
is fine.
editor to
Indians
do it.
can control their
He has
culture.
500K
They can control their
subs.
I think he-
color,
I think
their
he does,
race, or their
actually,
accent.
yeah.
Like, those are all things that are,
Most
I would say,
likely.
immutable.
You're wrong on this, buddy. Accent can be controlled and changed with practice. And I'm pretty sure you don't even know what culture actually means.
Wait, what? No, I mean, yeah, accent can be changed with practice, but I'm saying if you're born in a certain area where everybody has a certain dialect, you will continue and you will inherit that dialect. Like, that's obvious. I'm giving you, like, that's something that I'm saying in your favor. So, I don't understand. Why would you even argue against that? I'm saying your accent is something that you're mostly born with because you're speaking, you know, it's the same thing as your language.
You're
speaking what
born
your
with
parents
it.
are speaking or like what your society is speaking.
No,
And
man,
you're-
yeah, man, it's a product of environment. You're not born with it. You're not fucking born with it. But at the same time, you know, what the real, like, woke thing to say here, right? The real thing to say in his favor is that it's not a moral failure to have an accent, right? Like, as long as you can communicate well enough and people around you can understand you, it's not a fucking problem, okay? There are always going to be racist-ass chuds out there that are like, oh, I can't understand you. Go back to your country, white power. Okay,
You're sounding the way they
always
sound.
going to be
I mean, I
those
guess if you like
types.
fly to some other part of the world, you'll start to adapt the way they do things. But for the most part, it's out of your control, right? I think that's like a fair thing
not
to say.
out of your
And so
control.
with Indians, there's definitely some things I would say with their culture that's worth criticizing.
Yeah,
as
this
is
was
every
an
culture.
L
I
on
do
his
think
part.
they have
He
some
was just kind of
uniquely-
wrong here.
Yeah, I mean, well, I have a feeling that is going to be, you know, a common occurrence with this creator.
I would say
man.
irritable things that people
Sorry.
find with their
That's true.
culture, like scamming,
Yeah, that's
call
true.
centers.
What the fuck, man? Do you really believe that these things come under culture? Or you literally
Well, yeah, I mean, if something is taking place in a certain
Yeah, I
region
also
by a
didn't
certain
agree
group of
with what he
people,
said here.
more than another place with a different group of people,
Wait,
then
hold
that
on,
would
hold
be
on.
Scamming,
Sorry.
call centers.
What the fuck, man? Do
Rewinding
you
it.
really believe that these things come under culture? Or you
Rewind it a little
Well,
more.
yeah, I mean, if something is taking,
Okay.
I guess if you like fly to some other part of the world, you'll start to adapt the way they do things. But for the most part, it's out of your control, right? I think that's like a fair thing to say.
And so with Indians, there's definitely some things I would say with their culture that's worth criticizing, as is with every culture. I do think they have some uniquely, I would say, irritable things that people find with their
That's true.
culture, like scamming, call centers.
What the fuck, man? Do you really believe
Okay. He was saying that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Wow.
was like, all right.
Mm.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, scamming and call centers. That's just Indian
that's a part of
culture,
their-
bro. That's just
yeah.
part of their culture. Yeah, I mean
I
that's
think he's
just that's a
little- I think he's a little
racism.
dumb.
Yeah, no, I mean that's not dumb. That's like actually pretty perceptive, right? He's like he's noticing, right? He's making he's doing a noticer kind of thing. Like he's like, "Oh, I'm just noticing the reality." You know, never mind the actual material reasons that these types of businesses exist in India and where they come from and why they're in India. Yeah, fuck all that. Okay, look. Anyway, what I'm implying here, it's kind of a long story. Okay, you need to understand that India has a very rigid class system, that it's difficult to move up and down. Okay, when you're poor, you stay poor. When you're rich, you stay rich. Okay, it's even worse than in America. Okay, now, if you are middle class or like upper middle class, then you're gonna get a decent education, and you're ideally probably going to become an engineer, an IT professional, a call center worker, okay? Because these businesses are outsourced to India, and then Indians are also imported to America and other Western nations as well, but to America via H-1Bs, okay? And this is because Indian people, especially that live in India, they work for much less, okay? Because you know, a $50,000 salary in America, that's like, well, basically poverty, okay? I think it's technically above the poverty line, but like the poverty line in America is like starvation at this point, okay? But $50,000 in India, that's a decent amount of money. That's a lot of money, right? For one income. All right. So anyway, for that reason, Indians work for much less money. They often come to America. They make a nice salary, okay, if they're like the kind of worker that gets imported, and then they send a lot of that back to their family. That's like a common occurrence, okay. And now the picture is starting to come together. Okay, why does India have these call centers? Why does India have this scamming culture? Right? It's not actually a part of their culture. Like Indians do have a real culture, a very diverse one, with like a dozen different languages and various religions, and they all live together somehow. Like, imagine that in America. Imagine if like we all, like every state has a different language and religion. That would be crazy. That's basically what it's like in India. So, anyway, let's keep going. I forgot what my point was.
Well, yeah, I mean, if something is taking place in a certain region by a certain group of people, more than another place with a different group of people, then that would be a culture. Yeah, 100%. Like,
actually had nothing else to say, so you came up with some random
How is that?
Yeah, genius logic.
That's dumb as fuck, man. A culture.
Well, it exists in the country, so it must be the culture. It must be.
How is that dumb? Like, I don't understand. This is the issue, is you always want to have to, like, people are always looking to take the good of what their people do and, while completely ignoring the bad, right? So, for instance, if I wanted to say that, like, Chinese people have, like, really good food, I'm sure they would say, yeah, 100% our food's the best, right? But if I said, yeah, their government is, like, super authoritarian and corrupt, they'd be like, oh, nah, bro, not cool, too far.
Wow, what a big brain take that is. Wow, people like the good things about their culture and not the bad things. Wow. And I like it how when he talks about the good parts of China, that's something you'll notice, by the way. Whenever a racist is like, oh no, I'm not really racist. I like this culture. Okay, they always talk about the food. Right? They'll be like, oh, I'm not racist. I like Mexican food. I like Taco Bell. It's like, okay, man. Well, sure. All right, you're not racist then. Got him.
I'm allowed to talk about your culture only when I have nice things to say about it. That seems super counterproductive. That doesn't seem like it benefits anybody, because that just leaves you narrow-minded and in this like never-ending echo chamber of like ethnic supremacy. That's ridiculous.
There is basically popular belief, customs, or ideals of a particular society, like not watching.
Yeah, popular beliefs, customs, and traditions, right? So a tradition, whether it would be religious or cultural, could be something that your group repeatedly does. So Indians do have a tradition of call centers and scamming. I know this because like once a fucking week, I get somebody calling my phone pretending to have the name like Greg, who says my car warranty is expired. I don't even own a fucking.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was repeating what he said. I was like, tradition of call scamming.
Yeah, and look, what he's doing here is he's like, oh yeah, it's just basic. It's just basic. I get the phone call. We all get the phone calls. It's always the Indians, and it's like, okay, all right, well, let's just ignore reality.
Takes. I don't normally. I don't usually see him say shit like this. I will say.
Okay, all right, man.
This is a pretty bad take.
I mean, people show their true colors. It's just
yeah.
It's kind of the way it is, You get, when you watch someone, a content creator, long enough, and they're like this, you know, they'll expose themselves eventually. One thing that you always need to keep in mind, man, is a racist, a person who is truly a racist person. They will always try to hide their power level most of the time. Okay, unless in some cases, okay, but like actually I'm correct. They pretty much always hide their power level, okay, but it slips. It slips occasionally, and it slips because they want to attract certain types of people. They want views, they want outrage, okay, they want people to yell at them on Twitter or whatever. So they kind of purposefully allow themselves to like slip up and say something really racist. It's kind of like when Asmongold said like Palestinians are inferior, and he like went on that whole rant about how like Israel just needs to exterminate them or whatever.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, he did it for a reason. He did it to appeal to a certain group of people that you know, are growing in influence on the internet, which is the Groypers, the neo-Nazis.
So obviously, it's something where it continues to happen over and over again from one region by one group of people. So that is a cultural problem. That's obvious.
In your ass after you take a shit and spreading it across.
Why, okay, no, I can't even make this up. He just keeps talking about shit. That's not even me saying this.
Your butt cheeks using a toilet paper and
What
then
the fuck, bro? Why bring that up? Why actually bring that up, man? Now that's just you, bro. Now you're just like, oh, bro. Two of his analogies so far was about poop. I'm not even joking.
and applying deodorant to mask the smell of shit is
Bro, you can't. There's no way. There's no way, right?
Western culture, because that thing is being followed in every Western household. On the other hand,
In every Western household, people are wiping their ass with deodorant. Oh, I didn't know that.
school shooting is not Western culture, because only a few people do it, and it's also a crime. Similarly,
Yeah, a lot of people do scams in
I
India.
mean, to be fair, like, Americans do not use bidets. Okay, they don't.
Yeah.
And that, like relatively, that is unhygienic. In other other countries will look at that and they're like, what the fuck? Americans don't use bidets? Why? Why?
Yeah.
And like the answer is I don't know.
You think that the rates that school shootings
I
happen in
just shower
America is like the same
afterwards,
rates that
usually.
Indians are doing calls? Brother,
That's
I get, like I
smart.
said, at
That's
least
the
one call a
American
week from
way.
India. I don't get to witness one school shooting a week. Those things are not the same at all.
scamming and all those call center shit is not Indian culture.
Like there's literally
Eh.
a festival, I'm pretty sure. It's called Gorhaba, where they
Mhm.
spend
This is true.
time throwing around cow shit, and that's again not even me trying.
Yeah, I also don't think he approves of school shootings either, 100%, yeah.
Mean. I mean,
Like, what am I gonna sit here and defend that?
Gorhaba is a unique, messy festival.
I'm also not gonna act like they don't happen. Like, they happen and they're bad. He didn't even admit it. He's like, bro, bro, it doesn't even happen, bro. It happens the same amount of school.
I just don't, like, you keep saying it's bad, right? I just don't really give a fuck. Like, yeah, they're throwing shit at each other. Is that bad? Like, well, it's bad to me, right? Like, I mean, like, I wouldn't want to be involved in it, right? That doesn't mean that, like, they shouldn't do it, okay? If you wanna do it, do your own thing, bro. That's what I say. Okay, like, don't throw cow shit at me. That's all I ask. Right? Like, if I lived in this town, right, in America, where they apparently do this, if I lived in the Indian place where they do it, I would just, like, stay inside. Or like, move away. You know, that's what I would do. Because, like, yeah, it is gross to me, and it's gross to you, and that's okay. Okay, but let people do what they want to do. If it doesn't
Where they throw
affect
cow
you.
shit at each other, but they call it dung.
That's the
It's believed to
American
have
way.
Purifying or healing properties. The festival involves collecting cow manure, a priest forming a blessing ritual, and then a battle. So
Dude.
they literally have a battle where they throw poop at each other.
One thing that everyone needs to admire about these Westerners is that when they want to hate someone, they go all over the place to find reasons to hate them. Like this festival this guy is talking about, 99% of Indians don't
That's so funny. Like, the average person, he's acting like they have to go out of their way to find reasons to not like Indians. When it's like, when we talk about, like I mentioned earlier, the scam phone calls, is that someone going out of their way to get scammed? Like, someone wakes up, they're like, oh man, how can I get scammed so I have a reason to hate Indians? No, like, they get the phone call from them. It's so funny.
Okay, all right, man. If you're getting scammed, I mean, I'll be honest. I've been scammed a couple times before. I've had a lot of people, Indians and you know, people that don't, you know, sound like Indians. Like, I've had people try to scam me, right? And it doesn't work, you know. But I have successfully been scammed before, and Like, it wasn't Indians, okay? I don't think, or at least I can't say if it was or not.
His point here is he's like, if you get scammed all the time, it's okay to hate Indians, but it's like, if you get scammed all the time, it's okay to hate scammers, not Indians.
Yeah, I mean, that's the real logical fallacy. Thank you for pointing that out, cousin. I appreciate you. But, you know, even so, like, you know, it's like not all scammers are fucking Indian. Like, that's crazy. That's just insane.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, yeah, you're just really trying to find a reason. It's like, no, actually, one thing happens, and then another thing happens, and then that's how the animosity builds up. Like,
I don't even know.
You think people just like spawn in, waking up, being super furious at like, you know, Indians and, you know, the culture? Like, that's not how that happens. Nobody starts there.
About this festival, because there's only one village in India that celebrates this festival.
He's basically saying like, oh, people are racist, and they're racist for a reason. You don't get it. It's like, okay, well, yeah, people have reasons to be racist. That doesn't mean it's valid. That's not what that means, okay? Like, it...
And
you pointed that out very well.
Or even less. But Miss Snow White is acting as if whole India celebrates this
Miss
festival.
Snow White? Is that me? I'm Miss Snow White. Again, I also never said India as a whole celebrates this. I've like literally every single time I mention it.
You're a cracker. You're a cracker ass bitch. So sit the fuck down,
part
okay?
of India. Like, did that even have to be said? And then it's like, for me, the difference is just like, okay, like if the whole
A
country
black
celebrates it versus a part of
queen
the country
is speaking.
and nobody has a problem with it, it's like, well, then there's sort of no point. Because when you're saying, oh, the whole country doesn't celebrate it, the reason you're saying that is to make it sound like they disapprove of it. Like, dude, no, not all of us do it. Okay, so do they have a problem with it? No, not really. Like, we all still kind of worship cows, and there's products like for cleaning and stuff that have cow urine in them. So it's like, what's the point? Like, why would you even bring that up to say that not the whole country does it if you know that the whole country kind of like silently or like out loud supports it?
We're talking about this festival. Let's talk about the Tyler guy who made a documentary on this. The document
supports their religion, of which there are various.
What are you talking about here?
He was saying that like Indian people, like they be thinking that the cows are sacred and like that's a problem. Why?
Yeah, I get him being like, it's like I don't know if this is true or not. Right, there was no evidence to back this, but it might be. He was like, they're putting cow urine in the cleaning products, and that's weird.
Okay,
I mean,
we put
right,
Red 40.
That's true. And I guess it's being like, I wouldn't do that, but it's like, you shouldn't. I mean, if they want to do that, they're not killing anyone.
Bro, they put cow urine in their cleaning products. You put Red 40 in your body, and you chew it up and swallow it.
Fucked up.
Yeah, like, dude.
They could look at that and be like, that's fucked up.
Like I was saying before, we have our own shit to worry about. I don't fucking care what India's domestic production of their consumer goods looks like. Why the fuck does this matter? Like, I assume this person's audience is like mostly American, European maybe, like Western. Why would anyone care about this shit? Oh, the Indians are putting cow urine in their cleaning products. I'm gonna go crazy!
Itself is kind of a decent vlog where you see a random white guy being treated as a princess.
And you don't even have to say that like the entire country of India doesn't celebrate Gorhaba to make the point that the country is like dirty, because the whole Google Maps test still applies. That's not part of the country.
So
India has like a significant problem with littering, garbage, and filth. Like this is like most of the water, you know, the bodies of water are filled to the brim with garbage. The highways have trash littered like for miles long on the side of the road. This is not something that is just dedicated to one part of India.
This is a real problem in India. I know, man. Pollution in third world countries is terrible. Okay. Do you know why?
Yeah, no, you can tell me.
It has to do with, well, like many things in life, it has to do with our country. Okay? We exploit these people. We keep them as a permanent underclass, a permanent laboring underclass. That's what China was for a long time, and China was behind in its industrialization. Okay, India was shot in the foot early on, okay, due to British colonialism. I don't know if you know this, but for a long time, British people occupied India. Okay, India fought and died for their liberation. Kind of like Americans did, but it was, you know, it was just as brutal, if not more. And obviously the, I mean, it was more brutal. What the fuck am I saying? Like, in America, the Revolutionary War was a fight between settlers and the settler empire. Okay, so like, the people from the British Empire, from other European nations, they settled here in America, they were settlers, and then they revolted against the empire. But for India, they were, the Indians, the indigenous people there, the Indians, were subjugated by the British. They were ruled and subjugated by the crown. And they fought for their independence as well. But anyway.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? I forgot.
India, like he's saying this festival is. So again, we can just keep going down the list of things that are countrywide issues, like laws, standards, all these sorts of things. But regardless, Gorhaba is like disgusting. That's all. Like that's that.
And is allowed to participate in a strange festival in a remote village in India, and that's it. He went there, recorded the festival, and came back.
Oh yeah, pollution. We were talking about pollution. So these countries were positioned from the beginning of the modern era, right? Like, I'm talking, when I say the modern era, I'm talking pre-20th century, right? The late 19th century. Starting around there when countries were, universally becoming industrialized. India and China especially, but India and China were these two highly populated, dense countries that had to supply what their people needed to their people, and they had very little materials to make that happen. So when it comes to using cheap disposable plastic goods, that's kind of just been a necessity in both of these countries, and both of them are starting to shift away from it in different ways. Okay, I would say that China's green plan, right, if you want to call it that, is certainly more robust than India's. But they're both trying, and China still has its flaws, right, in that. And they, both of them are, still, they have a heavy carbon footprint as well. Like, they didn't even bring that up, but both of these countries pump a lot of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. But they are working to reduce it in a positive direction, especially China. All right, and America isn't. We're actually turning back the clock on that shit.
After that, if you would have just normally uploaded the documentary...
Whenever I hear Americans talk about Chinese or Indian pollution, I just think it's the fucking stupidest thing ever. First of all, you can't control what these other countries do, right? I mean, to an extent, our country could, okay, but we have no interest. Our government has no interest in making them enact real policy change, okay? But, even so, as an American, you should be advocating for things that your country should be doing, not, what fucking other countries are doing, because that shit has nothing to do with you.
Like a documentary, then there would be no problem in his video. But the thing is, this guy wanted to create drama, he wanted all kinds of controversies, and also wanted to capitalize on the Indian
True.
So instead of saying that I'm making a documentary on this specific festival in India,
I mean, that is literally the point.
Festival with a demeaning caption.
I feel like, this is the first video I've seen from this guy, but this is just like a drama slop YouTuber, right? He doesn't... I doubt...
Internet drama.
Yeah, okay, so he's not into politics, right? He has no real ideological...
He says some political things, but he's not a political YouTuber.
Yeah.
It's not his thing, but he comments on it.
He has no backbone, right? He tacitly goes along with whatever the politics vibe is, basically. He's a grifter. Yeah. Alright. He's like Hillary Clinton.
After that,
Dude, the demeaning caption is that he went to the poop throwing festival. The demeaning caption is just him describing what he experienced. That's crazy, bro.
he posts 2 more videos from that same festival with a similar kind of caption. And notice one thing, in each of his posts...
So, let me ask you, okay? If his caption is disrespectful, what would you rather him say? If he went to India's poop throwing festival, and he wants to tell people that he went to India's poop throwing festival, but you don't want him to say...
Well, it's simple, man. It would be best for him to just not make content about it, or to try and, create an understanding, right? Instead of just saying oh, this is gross, I hate being here. Why did I decide to do this? Why not try to understand the locals and where did this tradition come from? Why did they do it?
Well, I think that's what he did, the Tyler Oliveira guy.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he actually, I could be wrong, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he actually had some fun over there.
I
don't think he was all emo the whole time.
I didn't watch it, and I'll tell you why. Okay, because I made an assumption about what the content would be like. And from what these these people, these like right-wing / like, you know, right-leaning moderate people, from what they've been posting, it seems like Tyler did kind of do a similar thing to what he was doing a few months ago, which is he made overtly anti-Semitic, racist-ass content about Jewish people in New York.
I don't know much about Tyler Oliveira.
So, you know, I don't respect him at all. I never liked his content, okay, but he wasn't always like this. But something changed after Trump got elected, and he just kind of went off the fucking rails, okay? And what happened was he started to see the tides turning on Israel. Okay, he noticed Americans, we don't be liking Israel anymore. And so he decided to, you know, be anti-Semitic as fuck, and he thought that would work, and a lot of people yelled at him for it. And, you know, he was like, oh, woe is me, oh, the woke-tards are coming after me. And it's like, no, man, you just made, like, extremely anti-Semitic content, okay, and you did it opportunistically, because you noticed what people be saying about Israel these days. And I don't like his content. I think he's a fucking racist. Okay, I think he's a terrible person. I don't care if he's doing it for money. There's no excuse. So that's why I didn't watch the India video. When I saw like the thumbnails and shit, I was like, nah, I'm not touching that. I think I said enough about the guy. And like I said, I react to content creators for reasons. And Tyler Oliveira just doesn't really fit the bill, in my opinion. He's kind of like, he has no real like ideological backbone. He's just a grifter, like this guy that we're watching. Okay, maybe I'll change my mind.
Festival. What else would you prefer him write? I went to India's sneaky little fun time that I'm not, you know, it's like you have to watch the video to figure it out. I went to a little cool Indian thing, a little celebration. I went to a top secret Indian fun time party. Like, what is that? What you want him to say? Just like pretend that he doesn't know what it is, or that it's like what? We can't be honest.
Names this festival as India's poop throwing festival.
It is.
Even though
I could think of ways for him to reframe this content, okay, Tyler, but it probably wouldn't be as successful. So the answer to, like, what should he have done is he probably just shouldn't have made this content at all, because it's for no one. Because nobody is actually interested in understanding why these people throw poop at each other. Okay, the real reason that this content is successful, obviously, is for people to point at it and go, gross. You know, wow, how savage-like. You know, that's why people want to watch this shit. And I don't like that. I would prefer that people point at it and are like, wow, this is quite strange. This is very different. You know, I would like to understand this, but that's not what people do. So the answer is to just not.
Is it America's poop throwing festival? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, it's India's poop throwing festival, and he's underlying it. Yo, bro, he said India, bro. It's their festival. It happened in there. Oh, is it China's India? Like, what the fuck are you? Like, literally, this makes. Where else? Where was this? Please tell me. What's this guy's YouTube channel name? Sandman. Yo, Sandman. Where else was it? If it wasn't in India, please tell me what you'd rather him say. He has a problem with saying it happened in India. It did. He has a problem with saying it's a poop throwing festival. It was. So he wants him to just like lie about what happened.
Documentary. He would have realized that this festival is limited to only that particular village and their personal beliefs. But still, he kept writing India's poop festival everywhere.
Oh, I get it. Right. So the religiously justified festival where they throw poop at each other only happens in one part of India, not every inch of the country. Guys, we're here thinking like every single person and their kids and their newborns and in the womb they're also throwing poop when it's like only one part. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. I thought. Okay, yeah, no. I mean, I'm sure they also don't hold the same attitudes toward this cow dung, even if they're not throwing it at each other, right? I'm sure they also don't respect the poop itself, even if they're not throwing it.
As if to somehow say that all Indians celebrate this festival. And when Indians pushed back by reporting his post and making fake
claims like he blow a gasket? I did not understand what kind of
because he was the victim of a harassment campaign. People need to learn what playing the victim card actually means. When you play the victim card, the reason you can criticize somebody for doing that is when they aren't actually the victim and the thing they did is worse. His only crime, quote quote unquote, to these people was taking video of what they do, versus what he got in return was massive harassment, doxing, death threats, more misinformation than he spread. And so when you say he's playing the victim card, it's like, yeah, because he's the actual victim.
Festival. Even though while recording his documentary, he would have realized that this festival is limited to only that particular village, as if to somehow say that all Indians celebrate this festival. And when Indians pushed back by reporting his post and making fake claims like
famous YouTuber Tyler Oliveira mother joined OnlyFans, now uploading videos on Pornhub. Bro, this is insane. So they're trying to make him look bad by saying his mom joined OnlyFans, but this doesn't even make any sense. So why, if she joined OnlyFans, would she be uploading to Pornhub? Either she's on Pornhub or she's on OnlyFans. Yo, Indians, if you're gonna try to slander this guy's mom, make it make any fucking sense. Did she join OnlyFans or Pornhub? If she's on OnlyFans, then she would directly be getting money for her videos, whereas she'd be getting advertising money from Pornhub. Those two things are a conflict of interest. I mean, seriously, this doesn't make, like...
Wait, what?
What?
Is this true?
Is what true?
Tyler Oliveira's mom is a porn star?
Well, I have no clue. He was saying that that they were trying to like lie about him because they were angry.
Okay, so it's...
So I think he's saying, I think he's pointing out this is fake.
Okay, well, who is this person? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Well, I think this is a real image, but
Yeah,
this
yeah.
random person was trying to paint it as
A random
porn
person. Well,
star.
that's my point. Like, what does the random person have to do with any of this? Like,
I
oh,
think he's an
somebody...
Indian that was offended. I think
Okay.
that's what they were trying to say.
He's basically saying, like, poor Tyler, oh my god, people are saying his mom is a porn star. Like,
He was
okay.
saying that that he made the video, and that the other guy was like a lot of Indians got mad, so they tried to lie about him because they were mad, and then he was like, well, obviously this is fake because these two things are contradictory.
Yeah, the only, like, there's no credible sources. That would be really funny, though. That would be really fucking funny if his mom was a porn star, bro.
in his post, he
Yeah,
started
since
playing the
she's
victim
not.
card. Like, Indians are mass reporting me and doing this and that, while
Yeah, bro, mass reporting so that he loses his fucking income is actually harassment.
parallelly uploading controversial clips from his documentary. And let me remind you again, he never
He can't make any money, Like, dude, why the fuck do you think people care? Tyler Oliveira is a fucking, most likely a multi-millionaire because of his YouTube videos. Like, oh no, they're gonna get one racist ass video of his demonetized. Oh no. Yeah, I'm crying over here, man.
Fact
I'm
that
crying
this
so
festival
hard
is
for
limited to
Tyler.
only one village in India and does not represent the whole population.
Like,
Only
okay, the doxing, right? No, none of that. That's not okay. Okay, I don't... Now, how true those claims are, I don't know. Okay? I'll be good faith here. I'll say, like, that is probably something that happened. Okay, that's wrong. It's wrong to dox people. But, like, come on, he's losing monetization on one
final
video,
documentary was released,
which
where it was
didn't
mentioned
even
that only
happen,
this
by
village
the way.
celebrates this festival. But till then, damage was already done. Many
It's
people
so
across the
lame.
globe currently think that this is a nationwide festival and every Indian participates in this. Some even think that the festival of Diwali is celebrated like this only, even though it's completely different.